Welcome to the guided tour for my ePortfolio, a capstone project for ETEC 590. This ePortfolio will allow me to validate my learning for the UBC Masters of Educational Technology program and be used to meet the requirements of the UBC TQS criteria for Category 6 status. My wish is that others will be able to use my ePortfolio as a learning resource to see the potential e-learning and the use of technology can have on student learning. The metaphor I have chosen is a basketball game. Basketball has been part of my life for so long, first as a player, then as a coach. You will see throughout my ePortfolio reference to this metaphor through pictures and images, connection write-ups, or color schemes. In addition, I've included timeouts throughout the ePortfolio, which are important concepts I had learned or aha moments I had during my MET journey. Creating these timeouts was helpful for me because they allowed me to deepen my understanding of different concepts since I was consciously making connections between different artifacts and courses with big ideas. This ePortfolio process has provided me with an awareness of my learning and has helped me move away from the literal understanding of facts, ideas, and information by actively connecting and questioning concepts I have learned throughout the MET program. It has allowed me to discover the transformation of my thinking, the integration and merging of new knowledge, and the ability to articulate this to myself and others. I have broken down my ePortfolio into 6 main pages, all dealing with different aspects of a basketball game, such as pregame, warm-up, game time, halftime, second half, and the final score. Although this seems to suggest that my ePortfolio be read in a linear fashion, since a basketball game has a chronological order from start to finish, and as one may relate the MET program as a journey from start to finish, that is not the case. Each main page has a different theme associated with it, and the reader does not need to read the previous pages to understand the meaning and reflection within each subpage. The only stipulation to this is that each main basketball page be read prior to reading the subpages so that the reader understands the context and how I connected the basketball theme to the artifacts and information I've provided within each subpage. I decided to do my ePortfolio in a holistic manner instead of breaking it into the different ETEC courses because I wanted to connect artifacts or information from the various MET courses to the themes I had chosen for each basketball main page. To navigate through my ePortfolio, you may use the tabs found on the top menu bar. And to access the subpages, hover over each main page tab and click on the one you want to go to. At the bottom of each page are orange button links that will take you to different subpages. In addition, I have provided a button link to return you to the pregame homepage and the main basketball page. For example, ETEC 512-530 Personal Learning Theory is a subpage of the warm-up page. To get back to the warm-up page, you can click on the top tab, or you may choose to click on the bottom button link. There are many bolded orange hyperlinks within the text to take you to other pages within the ePortfolio, to artifacts, or to external sites, which will open in a new tab. To use these, just hover and click on the hyperlink. As you can see, I've gone to the research proposal page. Within here, I have artifacts that I would like to open, so I'm going to hover and click on my bolded orange hyperlink. This one takes me to an external site for my supporting inquiry project. This opened in a new tab, and so I'm able to get back to my site by clicking on the tab. I've also included external links, so if you click on this, you can see that this also opened in a new tab. I've included many hyperlinks to internal areas of the ePortfolio or to external sites to provide readers easy access to information or navigation through the ePortfolio. As well, it allows me to demonstrate my deeper understanding of the material by making connections within my ePortfolio or externally to other sources of information. Written artifacts can be found within the Weebly script element and can be enlarged by pressing this button. Other artifacts can be accessed by clicking on the image of the artifact. This usually opens up the artifact in a new page, and you can return to the main ePortfolio by clicking on its tab. The pregame page contains the table of contents, coaching staff, and evaluation of the game subpages. The table of contents page contains short descriptions how each basketball theme relates to different artifacts and subpages. At the bottom of each description, I have included button links to take readers directly to different pages within the ePortfolio. For example, if one was to want to go to the evaluation of the game, they would click on this button link. I have posted the evaluation of the game near the beginning of the ePortfolio, so readers would have a reference point as to what I value in regards to the assessment of this ePortfolio. To demonstrate my technological savvy and skills, I've included artifacts that were created using many types of platforms and multimedia formats. The warm-up page deals with fundamental skills I developed and would utilize throughout the whole MET program. It includes the subpages Personal Learning Theory and Research Proposal. The Game Time subpages are Bring Your Own Device, Constructivism Wiki Project, and Supporting Inquiry. I've added a third level to this page by including the Constructivism Principles and Strategy page, where I give suggestions as to what I think is important if you are to incorporate constructivism into your classroom. For the Game Time page, I concentrated on such concepts as teamwork, social learning, cooperative learning, and group projects. I connected all the concepts to the attributes of a learner and created a short video to provide descriptions on each part of a learner, which includes the learner, contributor, collaborator, innovator, and thinker. The halftime page deals with changes in technology and includes the subpages from chalkboards to interactive whiteboards, from handwriting to typewriting. The second half deals with artifacts I struggled to start, struggled with a concept, or struggled to finish. The subpages for the second half page are MP, Sci-Fi and Ethics, MSG, the Hunger Games, Wizard Portfolio, and EVA, Microsoft Office 365. The final score page included the subpages of Highlights of the Game, Next Game, and References. It also includes my adapted and involved philosophy of education. In some ways, my philosophy was similar to what I believed before, but now I was able to articulate why educational technology should be incorporated into my pedagogy. In the highlights of the game page, I included artifacts I felt embodied the very essence of what I learned throughout my MET journey, and included such concepts as constructivism, the uses of technology to enhance student learning, the need for teacher development in pedagogy, content, and technology, and how to be an effective teacher. Throughout my ePortfolio, I have added multimedia, such as this Attributes of a Learner video I created, and interactive mind maps, such as the ones I've created on Spicy Nodes, to provide readers with alternate ways to interact with the site. My hope is that this will enhance the reader's experience while reading through my ePortfolio and help deepen their understanding of the different concepts I have provided. Here are my final thoughts on my MET journey. I have always tried to be a lifelong learner, and the MET program has only heightened my desire to continue to do so. This ePortfolio process has allowed me to reflect on what I've learned, what I have accomplished, and where I want to go as an educator. It has provided me a solid foundation in which I can enhance my pedagogical practices while basing them in the tenets of theory and research. The MET journey has challenged my previous views on teaching and learning, and I have evolved as an educator and as a learner. I have so many more technology skills and tools since starting the program, but realize that incorporating technology into my pedagogical practices needs to be intentional. Finally, the Masters of Educational Technology program has shown me the value of social learning, cooperative learning, and collaboration. I would like to thank you for watching my ETC 590 ePortfolio guided tour.